Toilet talks and other tangents. We want to make a podcast, but we never planned it. Christian, Jayden, Dan, and Colin talking about taking shits until we're balling.
Let me redouble the page.
Your knee still hurts.
Okay.
Are we back?
God fucking damn it.
Welcome to the podcast.
Start off good. Are we back? Did we lose?
Yeah, no, it's gonna work this time. We lost
Episode
everything
4.6.
Welcome to Toilet Talk and Other Tangents.
Episode-
I'm Colin.
I like that. I'm Christian.
I'm Dan.
And I'm DJ Jazzy J.
Oh, I'm the only one that didn't do a voice. I'm fine with it.
I
the
thought we were
NPR
kind of doing
host.
like the radio
Yeah.
shtick.
Welcome back.
It'd be great if you were just normal and we were all like, yeah, what's going
Yeah.
on?
Monster trucks at the fairground Sunday.
Sunday.
So we just lost
Two recordings of this episode.
Yeah, we got kind of far into it on the first
It's Christian's
recording.
birthday.
It's Christian's
Welcome to Christian's surprise birthday episode.
Whoa, he's back.
Woo! He's alive.
I can't believe that didn't peak.
I know. And Christian's not dead.
Do not exceed 6 caplets in 24 hours.
Exactly.
man.
So take at least 6 and don't go over.
I'm gonna get a brain aneurysm.
No, you're gonna get pain.
I've definitely exceeded 6 tablets in 24 hours.
Well, you're not supposed to.
I
Yeah, but that's like for babies and stuff.
No.
I don't think
No.
Definitely not.
They don't factor in the body weight or anything when they tell you 6 a day max.
My knee hurts from pain.
You're-
probably
that's
what makes
why
pain
you need more ibuprofen.
Maybe.
Okay.
Going well.
Wow.
I'm delirious now.
What a start.
Just take 2 more and you'll be good.
Yeah, maybe if I
We've had
leave.
3 strong intros in a
3
row.
strong intros. How does this sound?
That
Is this
sounds fine.
Well,
That's
this
good.
one's still going.
we're
Yeah,
not,
it's still going.
it's
It's
not
still
dead
going.
yet. If we don't look at it, it won't disappear.
I think that's why it disappeared.
Because we didn't look at it.
Yeah.
It's shot.
It's shiny.
We've been going for 2 minutes and it hasn't freaked out yet, so I think we're fine.
So we should be good.
Yeah, man.
Have you guys...
I'm not dead,
Hey,
by the way.
did you go camping?
No, I didn't.
We don't
I
have
went
to-
to the mountains.
The mountains.
I went to the Adirondacks, Lake George to be specific.
Lake George.
Yeah.
How big is that lake?
I like how you're actually finding different details each
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's a different story every
not,
time.
Not talking about
Professional as fuck.
it. Yeah.
It was
I don't want to
different
blow
takes,
the
different
load
takes.
early just in case it gets
Just
deleted.
keep edging.
Yeah.
How big is Lake George actually?
Very big.
Is it
Yeah.
like speedboat big or like rowboat big?
They have 4 steamliners that do 2 hours to do the full.
Okay.
Lake.
So it's a big lake.
It's a big lake.
All right. Almost a fjord.
I think a fjord is just a not a very
fjord.
I believe a fjord is a lake, but it has smaller passageways to other fjords.
Are you sure it's not a Viking?
no.
Well,
That's fjord.
Fjord.
Wow.
It's a Norse word.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, they did settle that area of Scotland,
What? The fjord?
where most of the fjords are, like Loch Ness and all that.
Oh,
They were there, yeah.
I think Loch Ness is in Ireland.
It's in Scotland.
Is it?
yeah. It's
Let's
in
go to a
Scotland.
map.
Bring up the map.
Oh wait, that's only
That's only the U.S. The most
in
important.
part of Canada.
It's with the haggis.
I bumped the mic. I don't know if it
I
came
can't do
through.
a Scottish accent.
It's a real gut roll. Like
Yeah.
Aye, laddie.
This is not.
You can tell the Scotsman by the red of his hair.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, that was pretty good.
That sounds-
That was actually pretty
Oh,
good.
That's the
legit
only
enough.
sentence I can say. In
What's the one from Brave? If you want to change your fate, you gotta change your future.
If you want to change your fate. Or no, that's
if
not
you
it.
could change
Yeah,
your
yeah,
fate,
yeah, it's-
Brave.
Would ya?
would you?
Would you? Oh, not again.
Freedom! Isn't he Scottish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he do a
There you
Scottish
go.
accent in that though?
I don't think he does.
It would be amazing.
That's
if he
always
was
a
just
bummer.
Not.
No, I haven't.
I think he does.
Yeah, whenever there's like a show that's like I was watching the show Medici that takes place in Italy, and like half of the actors have Italian accents and the other half don't, and it's really jarring. Because like one of them is like Rob Stark from Game of Thrones, and he's got like his British accent.
Yeah, the
And
white
it's like
dude.
he's talking to this other guy who's like, "Oh, I can't do an Italian accent," but
Mamma mia!
Meatballs.
You just said meatballs.
No, but I did the hand.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
pie.
the accent. This is the whole accent.
Right?
Mario.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah, that's the
Mario. I think the accents in movies and stuff, you can like have an array of people doing their normal voice as long as half the cast isn't having the exact accent.
Yeah,
Because then it kind of throws you off. But if everyone just
Kind
has
of.
different accents,
I think they should just commit to learning Italian accents. Personally,
Just
Was it a
commit
foreign
to
film,
learning
or
Italian.
was it?
no,
like-
I think it was a British show.
Okay,
yeah.
But like,
it was a show. Okay.
I don't know. But like a lot of the people were Italian. And
It's
had
like when you
Italian
watch
accents.
Doctor Who, and everyone in the universe is British. It's just like, huh?
Well,
when
that's
the Brits
fine
won.
though. It's just
The Brits
consistent.
won. They did
But
a
don't-
cultural victory.
Don't make a show
Because
that
they're
takes
Brits.
place in Renaissance Italy and have half the actors talk with British accents. It's fucked up.
That is
It's
kinda fucked up.
you know Assassin's Creed Unity, how it takes place in France,
Yeah.
and everyone has British accents because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we thought it would be easier on the ears. It's like, nah, bring me there. I want to hear the French accent.
I want to hear him talk about crepes.
I don't know. They gave like some
Crepes.
excuse as to why
That's the
they
French
did like
accent, right?
Yeah, it's
British
just
This
accents.
episode's gonna be hard to edit.
meatballs.
Oh, yeah.
It's a French guy saying meatballs.
No,
Harder
but that was my Italian.
That was I didn't see the hand.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. All right.
What do you do for the French accent?
Mwah, mwah. That's my mustache.
I did the same thing. It was just like that's just like puffing a cigarette.
For the listeners, they were twirling imaginary mustaches.
They were glorious mustaches for the listener.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
For the
they
listener,
were
they were twirling
amazing
imaginary
mustaches.
glorious mustaches.
Exactly.
Thank you for characterizing the mustache right.
I've been to France.
How was it? Was
French.
It was interesting because it was Paris, and like half the city is like old and cool, and the other half is like just a city.
Yeah. Did you see the thing that just burnt down? What is that?
Yeah, I did.
The
actually.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, I did actually.
Was that as cool as everyone says it is? Did you
Uh,
go in it? Actually, let me ask that before.
No, we actually didn't go in it.
Really?
We only saw it from the outside.
Do you have to? Do you guys know if you had to like set up a reservation or something to go
I
into
don't
it, or
think
was it
so.
like
I think you just go in.
You just go in.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a church. I don't think you have to pay. I don't
Oh,
know.
well, it's
I'm not-
blown up now, isn't it?
I think
it burnt down?
Whatever.
down, it
I mean,
go up.
it was only part. It was only a part of it, and they're
I
actually.
think like the roof and the spire fell down.
yeah,
But
they're
other than that-
reconstructing
Not
it
the
now.
spire.
Yo, that spire is apparently important.
But that was added after after it was built.
Yeah, dude, where's Quasimodo gonna live now?
Did he live in the tower? No.
Sanctuary.
Yeah.
The sanctuary.
What a movie.
That
When
entire
is-
book is just
When's the
dedicated to
live action
architecture.
remake of Disney's?
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah.
It's like most of it's about like chandeliers and fucking like
Yeah,
scaffoldings.
He just needed something going on besides architecture, so he's like, I don't know, Hunchback. He rings the things, there's a gypsy. I don't fucking
He
know.
rings the bells. The fucking yeah.
He's deaf.
He was really mad that people weren't appreciating the architecture. He's
Yeah,
just like
because
I'm
they
gonna
were
write a book about it.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke. That's just true. Like,
Yeah.
If
He
you're
goes on
laughing,
about
it's because it's
steeples
true.
for 3 pages.
Yeah, the live adaptation of
When's that
Lion
coming?
King I heard sucked.
I heard it just was
Lion King just
not as good.
a National Geographic.
isn't that
Is
the way?
Donald Glover in that?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Simba.
He's old Simba.
Old
Seth
Simba.
Rogen's in it too.
He's
Really?
Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa. You know,
Of course. He's Pumbaa.
Craig
Yeah.
from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
He is
Timon.
Timon.
He's Timon.
Yeah, it's the two of them.
Wait, Craig, the guy.
The-
From Eagleton, the gay
The
one.
gay
angry
guy,
gay
yeah.
guy.
The one whose
the-
eyes twitch all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yelling? Yeah. In the trailer that I saw, they seem
Kazoon
like a good match,
tight.
but
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go on.
It's basically just a shot-for-shot remake.
Isn't that all of them though? Like all the
Kind
ones
of.
they've been making recently.
I believe Beauty and the
Was Beauty and the Beast probably the best one?
Beauty and the Beast
I heard that it was
took
garbage.
more from
I haven't
the
seen
book,
any of them.
but
I haven't seen
then
it, yeah.
took stuff from the movie.
I haven't watched any of the live stuff.
Then
Me neither.
Dumbo is a complete and utter
Oh, I heard
different
Dumbo was
story.
so bad.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot there even was
Dude,
one
who
of
the
those.
Bruh, me
fuck
too.
wants to watch
I literally-
Dumbo
like, the-
again?
The fact that I literally forget that exists unless someone reminds me of it is telling about
There's-
the quality of these movies.
There's these two kids, and their mom and dad are in it, and there's this point where you realize that they might have written the little boy in so that when the little girl's hanging out with Dumbo, that somebody actually responds to her. And then at
Because
one point
it would have
they
just been an
forgot-
elephant.
Yeah, they forgot that the little boy was in the movie, and there's a part where it seems like they got half the cast back to shoot like one scene, so it's like, oh, that's what the
Really?
little boy was. Yeah,
He just shows up for that one scene.
I want
just
I want a live action Black Cauldron that's
That'd
rated
be
that's
fucking
rated R.
badass. Like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
that'd be
like
kinda cool.
in the same.
yeah. Just because like it's so. I don't know if you guys have seen that recently, but
I
like
haven't
it's
seen it in a
so
long
dark.
time.
Like not necessarily in like the story or the characters or anything, but it just in the tone and like the animation.
It's
Yeah.
scary as hell. When you're a
Don't
little
know
kid.
if I know what you're talking about.
The Black Cauldron. It's like the lowest selling
Sweet
movie
movie.
Disney ever made.
It's like that.
It
and
almost
Treasure Planet.
almost
Was it
ruined-
really?
Yo, Treasure Planet is amazing.
Almost
and if that
ruined
got
the
a live
company.
action remake, I bet it would be cool.
I like that movie.
I fucking
Could you
love that
imagine
movie
if they
too. I love
poured-
both of those movies?
if they poured the amount of money into like Treasure Island CGI as they are into Lion King.
Treasure Planet. You mean?
You know what I meant.
Same story.
Well,
Same
Treasure
thing,
Treasure
just
Island
one
is
takes
very
place in
It's a
different.
different thing.
well, it's like
but-
Space Pirates is kind of all that Treasure Planet is versus Treasure Island.
Which is
It's
pirate.
just regular
pirates.
pirates.
Yeah,
Pretty much the same same
Just
idea.
Pirates in space.
But imagine that.
I've never seen Treasure Planet.
Really? That's
Oh,
pretty good.
dude, it's so good. Or
It
Atlantis.
is really good, actually.
Fuck yeah, Marty McFly's in that.
He is. He
He's the main
voices
character.
the main
Really?
character.
Yeah.
Pre-Parkinson's.
I haven't seen that one.
I mean, I don't know.
Mid. It's 2001, so.
Mid Parkinson. he's just in the middle of it.
No, but like Atlantis, like a live action remake of Atlantis would be dope. Or Treasure Planet.
They made it. Never mind. I was gonna.
I think if they're doing these live action remakes, they have to go in a different direction with the story and
That's the
everything.
thing is like, I heard with Lion King, it's the same story beats. Like sometimes even the dialogue is the same.
Right.
Yeah.
But
it's
like,
Lion King, but National Geographic.
well, you also have to remember that
But the
Lion
best
King
part
is
is-
just Hamlet.
Listen,
What?
Well, yeah.
there's gonna
but, like,
be a
I mean,
meme out there where it's gonna be. the
People are
two
already saying it's
hold on.
National Geographic.
It's gonna be the lions trying to like seduce each other, and then it's gonna cut to two lions actually fucking. There's gonna be a meme out there.
Okay.
Are you
It's
gonna
gonna
make
be-
it?
No, I don't.
He's
I'm
working
not-
on it
I
right
was
now.
gonna
He's
say
typing it
that.
up for us.
I can't do that.
He doesn't own
It's
it.
gonna
Someone
be
else is gonna
fucking
do that.
hilarious.
I could do that.
Because they're gonna be like singing a song, and then boom, it's gonna be.
But they don't.
You guys remember it? Sorry to interrupt, but do you guys remember in science class when like they showed us those like videos of animals fucking?
Yeah.
of like
dude.
of things giving birth, and then at the end it was a human, and I was like, I'm not watching.
No,
this.
no,
That's
not
so
even not even
weird.
things giving birth. I'm talking like golden retrievers fucking, like
Yeah.
elephants fucking.
They
I
sh-
don't
yeah,
remember
they
that.
showed us a bunch of those.
Yeah, like
It was like, we can't show it in health class, but we'll show it here.
like
They'll get
I
the
feel like
circle,
everyone
boy.
got the concept of sexual reproduction before that.
They were just fucking with us.
Right?
That's
Like
all
doesn't it seem
was.
like it?
Yeah,
Like-
I'm gonna make all these kids uncomfortable. With this video of two gazelles fucking.
Why is it gotta be gazelles?
I mean,
What do you got against gazelles?
Yeah.
That's the sexy one.
What's
in,
wrong with gazelles?
Zootopia.
Oh yeah,
That's the sexy one.
In Zootopia.
What's her-
I
I thought
don't
the rabbit
remember.
was the sexy one.
Isn't
that the one that everyone like comes to?
I didn't
I
remember
have no- I did not-
being
I-
attracted to anyone in Zootopia.
I know furries. So no, I never saw
Wait,
Zootopia.
you know actual furries?
No, I do. Yeah.
like in real life.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
that
God.
guy.
What?
What? For real?
We're not
Yeah,
gonna.
no, I do.
We're not gonna
For
name
real?
him
No,
on
we gotta get into it. Don't say
You
his
want to
name.
get into
Okay,
it?
okay, fine. I'm not gonna say his name.
He's a guy that everyone.
I'm not
knows
gonna
him.
say his name, but one of my friends is a furry. He's a cat.
I know you know.
His persona is a cat.
I don't know. If
He's
you know.
dating a guy in England who's has the persona of a wolf.
Oh man, I thought it was gonna be a mouse.
So are
It's
they?
like Tom and
they're
Jerry.
they're
How does that
sexting like animal pussy back and forth.
I don't
like,
know what they do. I just know.
Can we get him on the podcast?
I get him on the podcast in
Dude,
we like
costume.
deepen his voice.
If we get him on the podcast and we just ask him about being a furry, it's gonna be like the worst shit ever.
Oh,
Because like
yeah.
you have to understand that like
Self-conscious
that's
and
like
everything.
his not even that he's self-conscious, like that's his thing.
Oh.
Like like
Yeah, we'll
it's like bringing a black person on and asking them about being black.
Yeah, we'll be memeing
Yeah.
on him the whole
And we're
time.
not gonna do that either.
No. What?
Well, there goes episode 4.7. No, we can't do that.
But yeah, no, I know some furries.
There's
more
this,
you know more than one?
No, I just
Oh, okay.
yeah.
there's this movie where it's
There's probably a secret furry in this room right now.
I doubt that.
not
Colin.
I was sent furry porn by him and it
And you're
scarred
just
me.
like, stop it. Get some.
was
help."
it two people dressed
Just-
up or was it actual?
It was
animals?
like comics of
Oh,
Some
furries.
drawings?
Side note: there's a whole Led Zeppelin concert on Pornhub.
Really?
Yeah.
They
Is
hit
it?
the
Okay.
full movie on Pornhub for a little bit.
There's like a Halo 3 sniper video too.
Really?
Yeah, it's got some title like, I don't know, Alpha Male drills somebody or like whatever, and it's just a guy like sniping people.
That's awesome.
That's
How long until Pornhub makes like
It's a weird
not,
website.
like a not porn version to like compete with YouTube?
I think it is.
Is it?
Maybe.
Just call it the Hub.
Yeah.
The Hub, that's good. We should pitch this to them and
Yeah.
sell it to them for like $5 million.
Pornhub, if
Yeah,
you're
that's a good
listening.
idea.
It could be our startup money.
Pornhub, if you have any representatives listening to the
To the
podcast,
podcast.
Put it in the comments.
First of all,
put in the comments. Make
become
sure you say happy
uh,
birthday to
what
Chris
I'm a
Jenner.
connoisseur of your site. I feel like I deserve some recompense for that.
I love those videos where it's like pool guy cleans pool and it's a 45 second video of a dude actually cleaning a pool and then he looks up at the camera and goes, "Hi," and then that's it.
What do you type in? What do you? Have
no,
you found
no,
a video
that
of a
was,
pool guy waving at the camera.
That was a comedian talking about it, and then I was like,
Oh.
"This can't be real," and it's real.
Wow.
It's like the segue porn.
Well, because you can just upload to Pornhub, right? Like,
Yeah.
so you could just put
Yeah.
anything. Like, we can put this podcast on there.
We should.
I don't.
We should put it on there. It's toilet talk.
we bleep out all the swear words on YouTube. But
Oh
then
no,
put-
on
What?
Pornhub we bleep them out, but on YouTube they're fine.
I only bleeped out the word.
Yeah, we don't bleep
I'll
out the
bleep
swear
again.
words. And
Well, this part-
yeah, well now you gotta just. All right, well now you're just going crazy.
Stop.
That was
Stop.
excessive. You didn't have to do that. Why you eat so much chicken?
Stop. Enough. Stop it.
I'm probably just gonna cut
Get
this
some
whole
help.
cut this whole part out.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a good point.
that's all good.
Who knows?
It's all good.
It might get deleted before we have the chance.
Oh, what are you
It's not gonna
talking
get
about?
deleted.
Have you guys seen the new Spider-Man movie?
No, I want to.
Into the Spider Verse?
Nope.
No.
I saw
Far
that.
From
Far
Home.
from home.
No.
Wait, there's another one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got.
It's the live action one.
I'm happy that Samuel L. Jackson came back for it.
Don't.
That was pretty awesome.
I haven't seen it.
I went into it totally blind,
Haven't seen it.
I haven't
yet.
seen it at all.
and it was fucking great.
I just saw the
recommend
trailer.
it.
I know.
I don't like superheroes.
I like it because it's
Neither
basic.
does he.
I forgot that I like Spider-Man.
Who doesn't like
I've like
Spider-Man?
gone for like.
I like Batman. That's it.
I like Batman. I don't know. I don't really. I got out of Marvel for a long time,
Mhm.
and then I caught up and like watched a bunch of like Black Panther and
That movie
fucking
sucked.
Black Panther was okay. I thought.
I couldn't.
No, all right. There's
Yeah.
two black guys, right? And then so you had the one dude who's ruling the kingdom.
Are you making a pitch right now?
Full of black people, right?
Oh, yeah.
The other dude comes in.
Mhm.
he dethrones. He beats the shit. He cucks him basically. He beats the shit out of him, throws him off a balcony. Everyone thinks he's dead. And then he comes back, and then he puts the Black Panther costume on.
Can I have you explain every movie I haven't seen to me like this?
Absolutely. And then the other guy puts a different Black Panther suit on, and then it's like
his has a little bit of gold in it.
whoever's the Blackest Panther is gonna win.
I believe. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke.
Can we have Jayden do like spark notes of books?
I think we have to start a series. It's just like Jayden
Just
explains
ramble about
movies.
Have you guys ever seen Roadhouse?
No.
No.
Oh, that's a Parks and Rec joke. Never mind.
Roadhouse. I know they do that. They do the roundhouse kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they like rip the throat out. You die because you
I
can't
haven't.
eat.
I haven't. That's not.
That's why you die.
That's not.
It's not until
Why?
a few days later.
That's a bit of it. That's definitely one of the reasons.
You die. You can't eat.
Doctor, I have this problem.
If you
Someone
survive
ripped
the
my
blood
throat
loss
out,
and everything else.
I can't eat anymore.
Yeah. Roadhouse is good. Though.
That's cool.
It just made everyone misinterpret the roundhouse kick. It's not what everyone thinks it is.
No.
No.
Is it the roadhouse kick?
I mean, technically, yeah.
What is? Isn't like the roundhouse kick? You just hit him with your heel, right? And you just go
No,
fully around. Or
no,
is
no.
It...
The roundhouse kick is just like a kick.
Okay.
It's.
I would get up and do it if this room wasn't so full of shit.
I gotcha.
But it's.
Do you want me to do it on you?
No.
You sure?
No.
Okay.
I was
like
just
you
gonna
just-
make the
you
joke of Christian. You should
Yeah.
get out. Because it's full of shit.
Wow.
Christian, I don't know if you can roundhouse.
I can.
It's just
You
like
can roundhouse.
You do that.
You
Okay,
you look really confident about this.
Yeah,
Full circle,
I used to do
yeah.
Turn your hips
Really?
over
Yeah.
and
I
like.
didn't know that.
I don't know if I could do it as high as I used to.
Yeah.
I'm old now.
Those old
You're
bones.
old.
Those
My
knees.
old.
You heard me getting out of the
knees.
car. Everything cracked.
I thought that was the car. Honestly.
It was me.
Dude, I crack a lot too.
I got up and I was
Oh my-
just like,
I'm like crickly.
It sounded like-
crackly. Dude, I'm like spindly
That's what it
as
sounded
fuck, dude.
Spindly.
Yeah,
Spindly.
I'm spindly, bro.
you're
But
not
it's
as,
like-
so. I describe Zach
Yeah.
as a wet noodle boy.
That's a good way to describe him.
Because he
just kinda
flails a
comes
lot.
in
He
and, like-
comes in, waves everything,
Breaks fans.
breaks
takes
fans
names.
multiple times. The same fan.
He's a really like
He brings a lot to the table. Though.
clumsy. He's a
Bless you.
bendy
Bless you.
guy.
I don't even know if that's
If I had a word to describe him,
me
it'd be
moving the
bendy.
mic away
He's a
from
bendy
the
boy.
He's a bendy boy.
when I sneeze. I don't know if that helps.
Zach Case, bendy boy.
It's not a big deal
calling
if you
him out.
sneeze.
Job description.
I just don't
bendy
wanna-
boy.
You should put that on his resume.
As long as you don't like scream sneeze into the mic, it's fine.
And watch your face if you do it, because you could.
I'll give myself a black eye.
Your tooth falls out. Like.
Yeah, that
I
would
think
be a
we
story.
should actually do the Jayden Explains movies thing.
I would do
You
that.
just get really baked beforehand.
Yeah, I'll just get started. That's why that was so good. I'm just really high right now.
Pleasure. Wait, is it just Jayden talking, or do
Yeah,
we like
no.
sit there and like?
No, we put a post
Yeah.
like a picture of the movie poster, and he just tries to explain it.
I'm just trying to. What if I haven't seen the movie?
You still try to.
It's,
explain it.
it has to be movies you've seen.
That's gonna be funny
obviously.
though. I think it's kind
I
of funny
think-
if those movies I haven't seen too.
I
It's
think
just
yeah, I
like
think
you
we
just
should
reading a
look at the
synopsis.
poster.
we should,
Yeah,
we should
like,
not
I'll-
tell people which ones you have and haven't seen. So,
Yeah,
like, when
I can
we
guess
just
in the
put-
comments.
We just put them up side by side, so it's like, you know, they go into it thinking like, oh, he's probably seen this movie, and no.
No, I'm just winging it.
It's that and the Zach ASMR. Those are the two.
Oh, when
shows
is that
we're producing.
happening?
It's like
That needs to
ASMR.
happen. I was like, we could give you stuff to like use for the ASMR. He was like, no, just put me in the room empty-handed. I got this.
I don't need
like,
anything.
That scares me.
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Is
means.
he just gonna masturbate?
There's a lot of noise and a lot of things going on at once. A lot of hands.
Just trust me, I'll do it.
He's broken 5 fans already. I don't know where he keeps getting these fans.
He just keeps breaking them. That would be hilarious if we could be in like a sound booth and just watch it happen.
Yeah, we're just like,
So like none of our voices get picked up, and he's just in a room like.
He's doing
Dude,
it all hands.
Yeah, he's like starting a fire.
hate ASMR with a burning passion.
Really?
Yes.
Have you seen drunk ASMR?
I don't know, and I never will. Fuck you.
I'm just asking.
that sounds like a bad time. A drunk person doing ASMR.
It's pretty funny.
They're just screaming into the mic.
It's funny because the
It just
video
seems-
that I saw, they forgot to turn on the mic, so it was just the phone mic recording it, so it wasn't like the whole back and forth between the channels. So they were just like whispering into it, but it wasn't picking it up.
That's a good bit.
We gotta start writing Ichabod Crest.
I started one, but then I got too convoluted and then took a break.
Isn't
I
that
can help
good
you.
though?
See, but it turned into Ichabod Crest had a twin brother. Not Ichabod
Oh,
Crest.
now it's.
It was a tale of two Raouls.
Yeah.
2 rules.
And
Right.
so the one brother was just a bar owner, and then he sees this photo in the newspaper of this guy who looks exactly like him. Because guess what?
It
It's
is
his
his
twin.
Oh,
Who's also named Raul.
Yes.
it would have been
But
better
that is just his nickname.
if it was just a picture of him and he had
Okay.
dementia.
That's-
he kept forgetting that he got his picture.
So
taken.
anyways, he goes to his brother's office, and then he gets mistaken for him like twice by the receptionist and somebody else, and then he goes in, then they're talking, then he dies, the brother, because he like has a drink.
Oh,
Because
so then he has to replace him or something.
kind of.
Okay.
So this
Well,
is where it
we
gets
don't
convoluted.
have to go into it.
Okay, yeah.
On the podcast, but like,
Yeah, because people are gonna steal our ideas. The one guy that commented
Yeah.
that he likes the podcast, he's
He's gonna
writing
steal
these
it.
down.
Yeah, he's taking notes right now.
I'm just saying I don't want to keep talking about Ichabod Crest
He's
on
probably
the
going to
podcast.
steal our
Yeah, no, I
lost
gotcha.
idea.
But,
from
like,
the
we
last
can-
podcast.
We can all get together and write it at some point. We could have like our writers' room. It's the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
do.
that just freak out behind.
A real.
I said his last name.
We'll do it.
Oh, I've been
It's
saying
fine,
it
it's
the whole
fine.
time.
I'll bleep it.
I can't say Zach without saying
God,
Zach.
fuck it, stop.
And there's a whole other section that's just blank.
I have to.
Why are these like sections of this podcast just go silent for a little bit and
Why
then
is
they
it like
pop
bah,
back in?
bah?
Someone's yelling stop.
We had to record 3 of them.
You know what?
We're
know-
desperate for content.
You know what the problem in America is today? It's all these fucking and
Well,
Cut! Got it!
edit point.
all right.
Jayden's gone to use the toilet.
So anyway, yeah, Taco Bell breakfast is fucking great.
Oh yeah.
I've had their quesadilla,
The breakfast quesadilla.
and I just did a cheese one with jalapenos, and it was fucking delicious.
I got the crunch wrap, and I didn't know that there was like this like sauce in it
Oh yeah. I don't know
until
what that
until
sauce
like
is.
my like 10th bite when I finally got to the sauce, and I was like, holy shit,
the
this is
sauce
amazing.
burst into your mouth.
It's
It
like
did.
A ranch
It
thing,
really
right?
did. What?
Is it
I don't
a
know
ranch
what it
thing?
is, but
It's like a mild. I think it's just like their mild.
They have
sauce
like
or
a
something.
they have a breakfast hot sauce,
Is that what it is?
and it's
Okay.
delicious.
Yeah, it is.
I think
It's
you were
really fucking good.
vegetarian when they had the naked chicken chalupas. Do you remember? Have you ever had one of those?
No.
Dude, there's this sauce on that. It's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is. It's like a ranch thing. It's like a light.
And by the way,
Oh, is it
covered.
the? I know what you're talking about because they sell it at Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this admission on air. I was never like really a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Just like I would sneak out to McDonald's and get bacon McDoubles all the time. Like
So you're a fake vegetarian.
yes,
You were a
I was
poser.
trying to. I
You
was
were-
trying to impress a girl.
Yep.
Hmm.
So eat only salads around her. And
You should have went.
Yeah,
the
that's how
other way.
vegetarians live.
Did you eat tofu?
I tried it. It was fucking gross.
You should have went the
Or was
other
it just
way and just
plain
went meat
tofu?
only.
I don't know what it was.
I
That's
feel
kind of
like-
what I'm doing now.
I feel
No,
like,
like to impress her. Like,
Oh.
instead of going vegetarian, you go all carnivore.
carnivore diet.
I don't think that would have impressed her.
Have you guys heard about the carnivore diet?
I
on
feel like
YouTube?
you're just
Is it-
bound up for days because of the amount of red meat you eat.
Yeah.
Like these guys just talk about it, and they're like, "I barely even cook the steak. It's like done, and I eat it."
That's disgusting.
It
And I'm
really
like,
is.
Yeah. Or this one dude was like, "I just grab my blowtorch, light it up, and then cook the steak like that." And
Yeah, I
it's
mean, you really
nice
gotta
and red."
season the steak. Like
No.
you gotta cook it, man.
The
Like, you
the
can't-
less seasoning, the more I can taste the
I'm
meat.
back. You're talking about steak?
We're talking about
Sort
the
of.
carnivore diet, and people on YouTube who basically just go,
I gotta piss now.
I'm on the carnivore diet, and it's awesome. And then this is how I cook a steak. It's like on the grill, then I flip it, then it's in my stomach.
What
It's
if
nice
I
and bloody?
What if I talked into both mics?
So it's basically raw meat. It's
Basically.
like a little bit cooked so it
Yeah.
doesn't get
Just like
tape
crisp.
Or are you going for the stand-up comedy bit?
No,
too?
I think this thing's broken, so I'm gonna try to screw it in a little bit more.
And what's the deal with airline food?
I don't think I've ever eaten a meal on a plane,
I haven't
so
either.
I don't know what the deal is.
I had one, and I spilled orange juice all over it.
Hate to see it happen.
Dude, you know what I do when I'm on a plane?
Sleep.
I sleep. I fucking pass out. There's someone next to me going like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever."
Weren't you also
I'm
fucking
asleep.
hammered?
Yes, I was very hammered.
Same conversation as the last episode I was on.
Yeah, we're bringing it around full circle.
Full
We've
circle.
Lost. We've hit our stride.
Did you guys
Christian.
talk about
Let's talk
Lost
about
last
Lost.
episode?
did.
Of course we
Good.
did.
Hell yeah.
We talked about it would have been cooler if it was actually just a show about people
Just
who got
people
lost,
being lost.
on an island.
Like none of the sci-fi shit.
Oh God damn it!
No, we're
No,
just,
we're just talking about
Yeah.
Lost. Because this is the Lost podcast, right?
We're talking about Lost.
We're lost watching
We're-
Lost.
Exactly.
Wow.
Dude, I watched season 7 of Lost and I got lost.
Yeah.
Are there that many seasons?
Yeah.
There's like
There's-
9.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
But I think the last two were only like 5 episodes. Or some
Nope.
shit. Really? No.
Nope.
How long
Definitely
is an episode
not.
of Lost? 20 episodes?
I think it's 22 episodes a season. It was back when TV
was that long?
was that long.
Yeah.
Instead of like the normal
16
13 it is now. It was 22 almost hour-long episodes.
That's what it
First
is.
3 seasons were great.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
It kind of just got too complicated.
Got
Yeah, it got
shitty.
weird. I
Yeah.
loved it though.
Got,
For the
I-
bit that
I
it was
loved it,
like
too.
not confusing.
yeah.
Well, it was always like a little confusing.
Yeah, but there was just like a little intrigue kind of.
But it was more of like what's happening?
Yeah, like what's going on?
And then it was
And
like
then-
we don't know what's happening either.
yeah, they're like, yeah, we're just writing a show where we wanted you to not know what's going on.
Yeah.
And we don't know what's going on.
We just got really drunk one night and then, like wrote a bunch of stuff and then threw darts at it. And then that's lost.
Exactly.
I hate that shit. We're like
Dartboards?
everyone. What?
Dartboards.
Where like there's a show that just like pretends to be deep by just being confusing, and like everyone pretends like they get it, and it's like so deep.
Like all the deep memes,
Yeah.
which aren't like. There's one where it's like a dude in a swimming pool and everyone has like peed in the swimming pool and he's the only one that hasn't. It's like, all right, that's deep, sure.
I don't even understand what you're.
What are you
What,
talking
yeah, what did you just say?
I don't think you're looking at memes.
I don't. It was on Instagram, so it could be anything.
Yeah, why are you going to Instagram for your memes?
I
dude?
wasn't on it for memes. I was just on it to
Does
look
anyone
at
go
boobs.
places for memes?
Yes.
Why?
I
Instagram.
don't. I follow some meme pages on Instagram. Like
What are you doing with your lives?
You're trying to
looking
look
at memes on Instagram.
You're trying to look
That's
at
what I'm
boobs?
doing.
Yeah, that's it basically. That's
Yo.
all. Well, boobs and
If I'm on Instagram, I want to see some skin.
I want to see thoughts.
I want to see some discoloration.
Are you peeing?
What? Wait.
Are you going pee now too? Yep. Wow.
This is the Peep Cast.
Yeah, we're all peeing.
This is the toilet part.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of trouble shitting.
We got a new toilet seat recently.
Is it because of the new toilet seat?
We talked.
No.
No. That's unrelated.
Do you need some laxatives?
Maybe.
They got ones that are.
Have you
some
tried
chocolate bars.
pressing your poop button?
Yes. We talked about this last time, and you told me about the poop button.
I know about the
It's
poop button too.
Definitely a thing.
It's like
Right
right
in the,
where
right
the
in
sack meets.
Yeah, where the
I know what you're talking about.
sack meets the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sack is something else. It's not skin.
No, it's completely
It's a
different
different
animal.
substance.
Yeah.
It feels like it.
It's foreign.
It's a
New terrain.
$20. There's $20 on the ground.
Oh, that's
All right, I should have said anything. I should have just picked it up.
I just got this from selling drugs.
Don't admit that. Don't.
Did you really?
It's a joke, man. We're just on the podcast. We're just trying to joke around, have a good time.
Yeah.
That's what the toilet talk is all about.
So about this new toilet seat, though.
Okay, so it's a wooden toilet seat.
That sounds like not comfortable.
It's not that bad.
It's really not bad. It sounds like it would be hard on your anus.
Well, it's probably not different than a porcelain. Does it feel different?
It feels. Well, we had like a foam one before.
Oh.
So it feels a lot different from that, but
Yeah, obviously.
we did have a wooden one at one time, so it's not that bad.
I just feel like wood would absorb smells.
Not as much as.
Yeah, foam definitely does more.
Yeah.
Foam lingers versus wood because wood has a natural smell already.
Right.
Then
It's easier to clean wood too.
Yeah.
I said that that we should buy a bidet. This was first episode talk,
Yeah.
but we need a new toilet seat.
Bidet.
So I was like, "Hey, bidet,"
But
and my mom said no, and I said, "I'll buy it. I got the funds."
Have you guys ever taken a shit so nice that you gotta go take a shower after?
Yeah.
yes.
Like, you just feel disgusting. Like, whatever you just did isn't human, but it's like, I'm empty.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like after sex shower, except
No.
it was like an after shit shower.
No, this is like,
Whatever
your
just
whole
came out of
colon
my-
just shot out of your ass.
Whatever came out of my body needs to get washed away from me.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
a rebirth.
that was unholy. What just happened
I
in there?
need to call a priest.
You need to be
I mean,
baptized.
exorcism.
He needs to bless my bathroom.
I need to put
The
holy
holy
water in my
water.
toilet.
I gotta get some sage and burn it in there. Get all the ghost out.
Yeah. I just expelled demons.
I shat out my past life.
Just shit your soul away.
And flushed it because it needed to go.
And that concludes the toilet talk section of the podcast. Thank you.
Maybe.
Ray.
Who knows?
I just wanted to
It
talk
might come
about
back.
toilets.
It might come back.
Who knows? If
Yeah,
we get on a
it's
right
good.
tangent, we might go to it.
I made an image of a
Hey.
toilet with a speech bubble. I don't know if you guys saw it.
I did. That was badass.
What did you say?
I didn't.
I made an image of a toilet with a speech bubble.
Oh, because
Coming out of
toilet
it.
talk.
That's the logo for the podcast now.
All right.
For now.
For-
Till we could get someone very artistic to do it.
What did you call me?
I don't think you could say.
I don't think I.
It's 2019. I don't think you can make jokes like
I don't
that.
think that was a good joke. That might need to be
That
cut.
was-
I'm not cutting that shit.
That's all good.
That was just a gut roll reaction to that.
All these fuck can fucking.
Well,
Whoa, that's gotta get cut.
Okay, but
Yeah.
why do they
stop.
get?
Stop. No. Stop.
Ah.
Stop.
All right,
Stop.
we can move on.
Can we though? After what you
Have
just
you ever seen Blazing Saddles?
Yeah.
That's a good.
a little bit of it. I
I-
haven't watched all of it.
The best part is when the one like really big dumb dude rides into town on the bull.
He punches the
And
horse.
then the guy's like, "You can't park that animal there."
Yeah.
He just walks up and punches the horse in the face.
They ripped that off in. Have you ever seen the Conan movie with Arnold? He
Yeah.
punches the guy's camel in the one scene.
Dude, in the second movie, he goes up to the camel and he's like, "I'm sorry about last time."
Yeah, the second movie's some bullshit. Actually, that whole series sucks.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's like fun and everything.
Yeah, it's
but
cool.
I don't know. The part is like his like girlfriend dies and then comes back from the dead to save him. It like makes
Yeah.
no sense at all. I
I
don't know.
don't know what you're
And
talking
he
about.
fucks a lady and then throws her into the fire.
That sounds amazing.
That was
What
a
is
weird
this?
fucking part of the movie.
It is pretty amazing.
Yeah, Arnold.
What happened
At
to
his
just
best.
like fun action movies? You're
I want to be governor. That's what happened.
Talking about fun action movies, this is gonna be a far leap, but Tom Cruise has a bunch of fun action movies. And then back to the horses with Tom Cruise. There is a movie, I forget which one it is, but there's a huge group of soldiers and a bunch of
Jarhead.
men ride up, and there's this one horse that kicks one of the extras in the nuts.
It's The Last Samurai.
Is it
Yes,
War
it's
Horse?
The Last
It's
Samurai.
not Samurai.
And he just like
He,
he
like-
falls. He like steps back a little bit and then just gets back into line.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that guy's a trooper.
That guy deserves the same salary as Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Have you watched The Last Samurai?
I've watched that part over and over again.
Yeah. I
It's
think I've
fucking
seen
hilarious.
it once, and I was like, this is weird. It's just kind of like a...
It's a 4-hour movie, right?
Yeah. It's cool and, like, not all at the same time, if that makes sense. And it's Christian Bale, not Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise isn't in that?
thought
I
that
don't
was
think so.
Tom
I think it's
Cruise.
Christian Bale.
Fact check?
Fact check. Fact check me.
Have you seen the video where Tom Cruise like
Runs.
rants about Scientology for like 8 minutes?
With Oprah?
You
No.
don't know the history of psychiatry. I do.
Yeah. He's kind of just like, he starts like laughing hysterically at one point.
Have you seen
And
the
he
one
just-
with Oprah? How he jumps on the
Yeah.
like
He, like, professes his love about someone. Not Scientology. It's... I don't know.
No,
Although
it was for
Scientology is just a
whatever
scam.
girl he was dating.
Yeah, pretty much is.
Whatever.
Yeah, man. I mean,
So is Christianity, to be fair.
Why are you calling me a scam, dude?
what did you call me?
Yeah, dude, you're nothing but a scam. I see through your ruse.
Okay. Okay.
just a false prophet.
Yeah.
You're just a bitch. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bitch.
Thanks.
I'm never gonna stop loving you.
Good find. Good find.
You guys seen Waterworld?
No, but I've
I
heard a lot
wanted to.
about it.
It's fucking. It's
It's Tom Cruise in Last Samurai.
It's
Is
a
it?
movie.
Damn, I thought it was Christian Bale.
Kind of looks like Christian Bale.
Oh, he does.
Wow.
He does kind of
Tom Cruise is looking weird nowadays.
It's probably all that Scientology.
I think it actually is because they have
Yeah.
like these chemical like face baths and shit, or stem cell baths. I don't know what it is exactly.
stems.
What
he just
did you- what?
bathes in fetuses.
No, it's really it's like
his spirit.
it's like a thing. Like they put like I think it might be stem cells. I'm not sure though.
That's
And
Did
what
all
it
the
is.
higher people up in the organization get it?
Yeah, like,
Or all the
is it the-
celebrities?
I'm not really sure, but whatever it is, it's fucking his face up.
Who was that? The actress from King of Queens. I
Leah
think.
Remini.
Yeah,
She's out against
she came out against it. She was a part of Scientology like since she was 10, I think. But then
Her-
she came out against it.
Her like whole
Kevin
family.
James.
Fuck you.
He's from King of Queens. Yes.
Okay.
That it?
Yeah,
the
that, was, that was it.
Is there more to that statement?
He's Paul Blart.
I just
Mall
watched Paul
Cop.
Blart.
Which one?
One. That's the only one on Netflix. I want to watch two.
I've
Listening
never
to
seen two.
Someone I work with said Paul Blart was his favorite movie for a long time, and he would watch it almost every day.
Who?
Will?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's literally insane.
Like to the point where he memorized the
Paul
whole
Blart.
script.
Did he in like that wasn't like a joke thing?
No,
right?
it was-
He
that was
liked
for
it?
real.
All right.
And I was like, Will, you are amazing.
I want to watch two, but listen to Dark Side of the Moon as I
Yeah.
do it. That seems awesome.
Because they sync up, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's a
Do
part.
They do?
There's a
Yeah,
part
it's
when
crazy.
he
I
walks
watched
into
the video
like
about
this.
I'll send you the link.
There's a part when he walks into this fucking like expo where it's like all this security shit and money starts to play as he walks in.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's like they like shoot through all the different booths and it's like it almost syncs up to like the change part in money, the opening.
Oh, you
part.
know where it goes like.
Burn
that bit?
Yeah.
There's a part where someone shoots a gun and it's perfectly synced.
Oh my god.
And I
Fuck
was-
the Wizard of Oz. This is the real shit.
Oh yeah.
What's the one with the
Wait,
Wizard
what's
of
the
Oz?
Wizard of Oz?
I think it's Dark Side of the Moon. It might be The Wall though.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The
one.
wall would be pretty cool.
Fucking
Oh, are we gonna get into this shit?
Let's talk about
let's
the
talk about this
wall.
shit.
How Colin doesn't like the wall.
I
because
just-
He doesn't like it
Let's
'cause
talk
everyone
about
else
it.
likes
No,
it.
Yes.
no, I don't
That's
like it
kind of what it
because-
is, I think.
No, I don't like
I-
it because that's the one that everyone shows everyone, and it's. I don't think it's.
You're saying the same
They're
thing as we
strongest
It's
are.
kind
kind of movies.
I just think if you showed them animals, it's.
Animals is a better album,
I just think
but
songs
I like
are
The
too
Wall.
long.
Oh, fuck off.
I
I'm
like
haven't
not-
lived
I'm
till
not-
you listen to a 43-minute song.
listen
You
to
know
a
how much
Atomic
I
Heart
can-
Mother.
I'm not
What
like.
did you just say to me?
I don't know what he said either.
Listen to Atomic Heart Mother. That's a great album and song, which is 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
That song isn't the best song. That album.
Echoes.
Echoes. Is
Anyway,
Echoes from Pompeii is a great cut.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not really big into Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Whatever. You and your X-wing Starfighter.
That's the shirt he's wearing for the listeners.
Whatever.
The insult makes more sense if you can see it.
It wasn't even an insult. I just,
It wasn't. You just
I
said-
lost my train of thought
you
halfway
just
through.
stopped.
I just kind of bailed.
And look down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's not that I don't like The Wall. I like certain songs off The Wall. I like In the Flesh.
Isn't that
Mother.
the first song?
Yeah, I like that one. That one's an awesome. How it like just like.
Yeah.
So you thought you might like to go to the show.
I like
don't know that
when
one,
it
actually.
goes into
Another brick in the wall. Comfortably numb.
Another Brick in the Wall part 2. Like that little song before it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like almost disco.
Like the transition.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, I
ooh, this
see.
is my shit. And then like the bongos kick in, and then it's just
Yeah.
like, "Pew!" And then it's like, we don't need. And I was like, ooh.
You had
The
me
first
at
time like I
bongos.
actually listened to the full thing, I was like, oh shit, this is pretty good.
The transition between Have a Cigar and Wish You Were Here is like that. Because it's like
Yeah.
the kid
Yeah,
playing
that's
along
good.
with the radio. That's what Wish You Were Here is basically supposed to be. It's fuck. That one's awesome.
I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
Anytime they like any song like transitions into another song, I'm just like, ooh,
Yeah, I
I
like
wouldn't
that.
be able to
I like
pull
that
that
a
off.
lot.
I'm not talented enough.
Dude, concept albums.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
I just listened to a country version of Time, and it's fucking awesome.
Really?
I think I might know what you're talking about.
Tyler Childers.
Nope.
All right. Well, it's cool because it's got a country twang, but it's dark. So it's
Yeah. Okay.
and then the guitar solo is actually done on a lap steel, so it's more atmospheric. It's not the actual guitar solo; it's just like an improv.
Why don't you
one.
like the guitar solo in Limelight?
Oh shit.
The issue with Limelight is that I don't mind the guitar solo. It's just I don't like. I think it would have been cooler if it was like an earlier cut because he's basically playing like Jimmy Page on like the first 3 albums.
Are we talking about Rush
Yeah.
right now? Let's be for real. Rush is all about the drums anyway.
Neil Peart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude,
I
no.
kind of agree with
fuck,
that.
fuck right off.
No, but
No,
it
but you got
kind of is.
you listen to the drums on any Rush song, you're like, that dude's going
Not the first
nuts.
album.
Yeah.
That dude's
That
going,
dude's going crazy.
nuts.
Dude, if you are a musician, you know that the real hero of Rush is Alex Lifeson.
Is that the
He
bass
creates
player?
textures with his playing.
See,
He
I
might
don't know
not be
what
the
that
most
means.
technical guitarist. He might not
Me
be the most
neither.
impressive guitarist, but he creates these amazing like soundscapes, man.
Man. But also, the drums is where it's at.
I think
I'm
the
not
whole
denying
band-
the
Oh, no, but Rush is like all
the
3
best.
of them. There's 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 3 guys.
It's only 3 guys. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
You
the
should see
sound that
Geddy
they
Lee
make.
playing bass, singing, and playing the
I watched,
fucking
synthesizer
with his foot.
I watched them playing YYZ. Like,
YYZ.
oh, eat my asshole.
YYZ.
Because they're from Canada.
Yeah, because they're from Canada. So, ooh, sorry.
You should be sorry.
Live in I think
Sorry.
it was Brazil.
What year was it?
I don't
Brazil?
fucking know. They didn't say.
Because
2007.
if
Probably.
you listen to like Rush in 1987 versus Rush in like 2010, it's almost the same.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And-
except Geddy Lee's voice is like
Well, this
Slightly
shot
different.
now.
Good thing there's no singing in this song.
Luck out on that one.
Yeah, lucked out.
I've tricked so
on
many
that.
people to sing on Rock Band when we play that song. I'm like, hey, you're gonna sing this one. And
Yeah,
they, like,
I've
wait.
done it too. And they're like, I'm feeling it. When's the lyrics? Just wait.
Never.
They're coming. You give
That's
it to the
funny.
person you don't really want to play with because they're not good.
Yeah.
Right.
What was I saying?
We're talking about Rush.
And the crowd was singing along to the song. The song doesn't have lyrics,
melody.
so they were just like, "Oh!" I was like, "Okay."
Changing bands real quick. What's your favorite Beatles song?
Joe's Jupiter.
Day in the Life.
Daniela?
Yep.
That's mine too.
That's a good one. Fuck, I don't know.
I like And Your Bird Can't Sing. Is that?
And Your Bird Can Sing.
Yeah, I like that one.
Thought you were For No One, man.
Well,
Oh, I like
that
song too.
CD has been in my car in the CD player since you put it in the other night, and I've been listening to it. And I'm like,
The other night, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, normally I do my phone.
Yeah.
So, but I've been switching over to that because my fucking thing's been shot. But anyways,
I like I Want You.
I want
To answer
That's a
your
good
question.
one.
Yeah.
That there's the
I just like the little.
there's
I like
the
that.
love version of While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Is that the
That's
It's
a good one,
acoustic.
too.
is that the
Studio
TTaoT
version's
one?
better.
I haven't heard it.
Studio version's better.
That's got Clapton on it.
Well, I haven't heard it, so I can't compare. I'm sorry, but
You should
also
be sorry.
I just like the acoustic on it. I think it's just like it changes the tone of the song.
That's a good
It
song.
makes it
that
more
they can go from
sad.
studio to stripped down. Like some songs you can't do that because they lose it. Like I Want You, I think would be.
Do we
kinda
all
bad.
agree that George Harrison was
Maybe.
probably the best Beatle?
No.
Really?
Paul McCartney was the best Beatle.
Eric Clapton?
Hands down.
Who's the dude that diddled them? Who's the
What?
kid that diddled the Beatles? Two
Who diddled the Beatles?
Excuse me.
Two sentences got slammed together. It was gonna be, who's the guy who diddled the little kids and played with them on the rooftop?
Billy Preston. Oh my god. Who diddled the Beatles? Somebody got all 4 of them.
Is that an episode
That
of
should be the name of this episode
who?
of the podcast.
I'm fine with Who Diddled the Beatles.
Who
The
diddled the
episode name.
Beatles?
I haven't been titling them, but this one definitely deserves
Yeah,
a title.
I was gonna mention we should start titling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
we,
who diddled the Beatles. That's the first one. Fuck. Yeah, no, Eric Clapton's my favorite Beatle.
he
Paul
diddled
McCartney's the best Beatle.
He diddled the Beatles with his guitar.
Yeah.
I like George.
I
He was
really
pretty chill.
do think that personally, I think he was the most talented musician out of them.
I mean,
That's just
how do you
beyond
think
ridiculous.
that?
Probably
I
How
think
could you
so.
possibly think that?
I think he's probably
Don't-
more like the most.
That's my
soulful.
opinion.
No, okay, listen.
But
George,
I don't really like Paul McCartney's music
You're a
once he went
piece of shit.
solo.
you're
I'm not gonna lie.
I like
Dude,
1984.
okay.
sack of dicks.
Eat
Wait,
my
wait,
asshole. I
hang on.
already told you to do that. It's my birthday. I can say what I want.
Band on the Run is one of the greatest albums ever.
Really?
Yes.
That was
It's a
when
good
he
one.
was with Wings,
Yeah.
not solo.
Real quick.
It was
did-
basically solo.
Did Linda?
If you go and look at interviews
You
with
don't
him
like
at the
Live and
time,
Let Die?
he's like, I took control
No?
of Wings. It wasn't like
You
a
can't-
collaboration like the Beatles.
Was Linda
Have you listened to it?
McCartney
It's all right.
Lately.
on that album?
No.
Or was she just on the cover?
See, that's you need to
I don't know.
put it on. You need to get in the zone. You need to like
Jerk one off.
Yeah, rub one out.
While listening to it, so that
Yeah,
I equate the dopamine to listening to that album.
exactly.
basically
So that I
heroin.
can't
Euphoria.
Listen-
I can't listen to it without getting
experience.
hard. Ever
Listen,
again.
listen to me.
Yes.
Paul McCartney is the best musician in the Beatles.
Okay, that's
If you disagree, you're literally wrong.
What about Billy Preston?
I can objectively prove it with science.
I don't want science. I want my opinion as fact, and that's what I'll get.
I think we need to simmer down a little
I
bit.
have you heard the interview with Ringo Starr? Who's the
Ringo's my favorite Beatle.
Ringo is the most talented.
He's the most talented. He's the best drummer
They
in
would
the
have
world.
been nothing without him.
Have you heard his Christmas album?
He actually had the most successful solo career of the
Really?
4 of them.
That's
Yeah. They
I like
want-
George
they-
Harrison's
shocking.
solo stuff better.
Yeah, no, his solo stuff is better.
It is
but-
better.
They
Yeah.
actually like begged him to be in the Beatles, but when they were first-
Ringo?
Yeah,
Really?
he was
Because
with
Ringo
Rory
was like,
Storm and the
Oh yeah, he was
Hurricanes.
like a big star.
Yeah, before.
at the time.
He was what?
A big star.
So there's this interview with Howard Stern and Ringo Starr, and he's like talking about how all 4 of the Beatles felt like the other ones didn't like them. Like they all felt like the odd man out, and it's
Yeah.
strange to see how that affects all the music. Because
You
some
know-
songs sound really tight, then other ones just kind of.
You know, John Lennon and Paul McCartney masturbated together at a party.
Yeah.
what? I need to know this.
That's my favorite Beatles interview.
I've never heard this before.
They were just like, oh, so we went down and we this is a weird accent. I don't think it's
You
right.
gotta finish it. You gotta finish it with it.
We all
We
sat,
went down
sat
and
around
we-
in a circle and we rubbed one out.
Wait, the two of them sat around and like.
And they were just like at a party sitting on couches and they just like,
In my head,
Let's-
Was
there's-
it like on a cookie?
no.
The last guy
I
had
don't
to
know.
eat it?
it was Yoko who ate it.
There was a kid from
Yeah.
our school who actually did that.
Onto a cookie and then ate
Dude,
it.
fucking yeah.
What?
Like in
He
school.
ate a jizz cookie.
No, it was actually a waffle, but yeah.
Okay, jizz waffle. I'm sorry.
Was it a
Playing-
chocolate?
he was
chip?
playing soggy waffles and
By
By
himself?
No.
Obviously, you're gonna lose.
I always lose.
I always lose, but I don't mind.
That seems like a game for people who don't want to admit they're gay.
Yeah.
Like you just, I don't know, you just stand around in a circle. Like who comes up with a game like that? You stand around in a circle and jack off on a waffle. The last person to come eats it.
Why is it
It's
the
a person
last
who-
one to come?
Because
you're too
then you
good at
lose
the
the
game.
race.
I don't know, but like the person who invented that
I
game
always
just wanted to
thought
eat
about
cum.
It's a race, Christian.
I always thought like,
Or maybe it was like, oh, I want to get this bitch to eat cum, and then it just backfired on him.
Maybe it
Shot
was
right
like,
back in his
dude, I
face."
got an idea. What if we all just come on this waffle? Everyone's like, what? And he's like, yeah, dude, let's just get in a circle.
It's not gay,
Well,
though.
I'll
Listen.
just come on this waffle.
what a waste of a wall.
It's not gay unless you lose, 'cause then you have to eat it.
Just bring me, just like,
Like, okay, man.
Now back to
I
Ringo.
guess.
Yeah.
Back to Ringo Starr. Do you know he has a Christmas album?
No.
I don't know if we've talked about.
Do you
this.
know he's also an artist?
MS
MS
Paint? I know.
That's pain art.
What is he gonna do? They got rid of it.
He's got Microsoft.
Yeah, he's running Vista.
No, Microsoft.
Oh, he owns Microsoft.
No, one.
Oh,
He's got one.
he's got
Not
the
Windows,
original
it's
Windows.
Wait. They
Micro-
got rid of Paint though.
Window.
Yeah.
Why do I still have it then?
What are you running?
Windows 10.
I swore they said they were getting rid of
I
it.
think it might be the next one, not 10, like 10 point whatever.
They should just
11.
fucking stop.
They can't. They won't.
Can't stop, won't stop. This waffle ain't got no brakes.
Gross.
This waffle can't stop.
Actually, you know what? That other song by Ringo is pretty good too.
I want to be. Octopus's Garden.
Nope, it's on the album. What is it? That is a good one. Too.
It's a good song.
Don't pass me by.
That one. I like that one.
I don't even know that.
I like-
one.
Listen for your footsteps.
There's this
coming
one
up
rhyme
the
that
drive.
doesn't even make sense. It like the first part. Makes
I
sense in the
want to
song, and then
be
the second, like the rhyme
Under
doesn't
the sea,
work with the song.
in Octopus's Garden.
In the shade.
Beneath the ocean waves.
I love that song.
He let us in.
I sang that song in the Beatles band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Ringo is my favorite Beatles.
Fucking horrible.
He's my favorite Beatles.
We all live in a yellow
Boat.
submarine.
It's too expensive to use the actual song.
No.
Oh, yeah, we're actually gonna get copyright.
No,
Oh,
we got
we'll bleep
we have
that
the
out.
rights to this song. I talked to Ringo. It's cool.
You bought his
shit.
one of his art.
Have you guys heard that story? So Joe Walsh and Ringo Starr are brother-in-laws. So
Really?
Ringo
Did they
Starr's
do a
wife
collab album?
sister is Joe Walsh's
His
wife's
wife,
sister.
his wife's sister.
Yeah, so two
So,
sisters.
okay,
And then Joe
alright.
Walsh is married to one, and
Yeah.
Ringo Starr is married to the other. They were over at Ringo's house one day, and Ringo was like, "Hey, you want to jam?" He was like, Joe Walsh was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And he's like, "George, and it might be John and Paul. It's George and John are in town. We should get them over here and jam."
Yeah.
So they came over and jammed, and it was never recorded. Could you imagine like
man.
finding a recording of that?
There
That'd be
is
awesome.
a recording of the Beatles jamming, just the four of them, and it's fucking terrible.
Really?
Yeah, like
Wha-
it's awful.
What year is it from?
It's from the Abbey Road sessions, but like,
Is Ringo there?
don't shit on Abbey Road. Abbey Road is the best album.
No, I just meant because there was like a lot of turmoil with
Oh.
somebody sitting on amps.
Oh yeah, Yoko. Yeah.
Oh. That's my Yoko impression.
Is Yoko in the building?
Yeah.
That was it. Huh.
That's her.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've changed my mind though. Ringo is my favorite Beatle now.
I think Yoko is my favorite Beatle.
Yoko is my favorite.
Dude, she is in Bungalow Bill. She sings on that one.
Yeah.
So, even appearances count as being in the Beatles?
No.
No.
All right. No, I was just wondering how people
Eric
counted.
Clapton is not a Beatle.
There's 5 Beatles. The original drummer that no one knows is
Pete
the 5th
Best.
one. There he is.
He's the best.
No,
He
it's Stu
is the
Sutcliffe
best.
is the 5th Beatle.
What?
He was okay.
What's his name?
So
I don't have enough Beatle knowledge.
okay, I have all the Beatle knowledge. So before Paul McCartney started playing bass, there was 3 guitarists. It was like John, George, and Paul were all guitarists, and they had this bassist named Stu Sutcliffe, who was actually an artist and didn't know how to play bass at all. So he would play with his back turned to the crowd, so that no one could tell that he was fucking everything up. And like,
Was this when they were the Quarrymen still?
I think they might have been the Silver Beatles at this point.
and then they dropped the silver. I know that.
Yeah. And what happened to him was he died because his brain was too big
Oh,
for his head.
like the Grinch.
Yeah, like the Grinch.
Like Dr. Cortex from Crash Bandicoot.
Is that a thing?
No.
Okay.
Well, that's a guy.
It's like Megamind.
That's a real guy.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, was Ringo in the Silver Beatles? Is this...
I don't know. I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
What a guy Ringo is.
He likes the peace
He's a
sign
star,
all the time.
I love his Twitter account because it's very obvious that he actually like is the one who's tweeting.
Really?
Because with a lot of celebrities, it's like they clearly
Yeah,
have
they
like
have
a
a
PR
staff.
guy.
Yeah.
But
with
Ringo,
it-
it's Ringo.
With him, he ends every single tweet in peace and love. There's like
No,
60 emojis. Like it's obviously him.
Yep.
He has a Christmas album.
Oh my god. Does he really?
It's terrible.
You guys need to listen to it.
Do I
It can't be
really?
worse than Paul McCartney's Christmas song.
Did Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr just make Christmas albums because John
A
made
wonderful
the War Is Over? Merry
I don't
Christmas?
think so.
They're
Okay.
But like
polar opposite songs.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because it was like one Beatle did it, then I just kind of always thought that one of their publicists was like, "Hey, you got to do this Christmas thing because John made Christmas," and then people want.
I mean, it
Beatles
seems
Christmas.
like it if you listen to the song.
Paul's Christmas song sounds like
wonderful
he went
Christmas
into the
song.
attic, found an old synth, and just was like, bang, 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 bang. I love that song. I know everyone hates it.
I actually
love
love
it so
that song
much.
too.
I like that song.
And I'm glad that you said that because now I can admit it.
I don't mind it.
I don't care
okay.
if people think it's the worst Christmas song ever. There's worse. Listen to Ringo's Christmas album.
Did you know Ringo had a Christmas album?
Oh, did you hear about that?
Yeah.
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 So he's
I mean,
got one.
it's like I don't know. It's catchy.
I like
Paul's
it.
Christmas song.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful Christmas.
I don't get why people hate it so much. It's happy.
Probably
and
overplayed.
cheery. That's it, because it would play
Yeah, it
all.
is overplayed.
It wouldn't be Paul's version. It would be a cover,
See,
and they would play it at work
Yeah.
during Christmas.
I
and
never-
was like, I hate this song with a passion. But then you
Yeah.
hear Paul's, and you're like, oh, there's his voice.
I can never get the like overplayed thing because I don't listen to the radio anyway.
I get
Like I
if
just
you
do.
work at like retail,
Because it's
because
the same 15
the second
songs.
Christmas comes a sniffing around, it's Christmas music.
yeah.
Christmas comes.
Like I can't listen to Girls Just Want to Have Fun anymore because of our FYE.
Yeah.
They had like at a certain point their Spotify just stopped working.
So they just played the same.
Dude, there was
I think
they had,
probably
like,
because they ran out of
14
money to pay
songs.
for it, and they just put in these CDs and just never changed them. And it was like a '90s CD,
Yeah. There was like a
Top
couple.
hits of 1992 or some shit.
something like that.
Something
yeah.
like that. And there was like a couple like really new songs, and then there was like I remember Jesse's Girl was on it.
Yeah.
And they
It's
a
had
great
like a
song.
couple Springsteen songs too though.
Yeah,
When I was
yeah.
doing-
I think it was Badlands, actually. Yeah.
I don't ever understand what Bruce Springsteen is
I'm
saying.
I'm just gonna say it. Here comes a brave tweet. I think Blinded by the Light by Bruce Springsteen is better than Manfred Mann.
You're wrong.
I've never heard the Bruce Springsteen version.
I don't know what Manfred Mann is.
It's the guys that do Blinded by the Light, the one that you always hear on the radio.
Fuck those guys.
I like the Bruce Springsteen one because it's almost like a rolling, like Bob Dylan, like crazy, shocked through.
I want to say about Bruce Springsteen, Thunder Road speaks to me in my soul.
It's the best song in the world.
Screen
Right.
door swing.
Wait, that's
Born
Born
Yeah.
Screen door slams.
Like a
There she
vision
waits. Like a vision, she dances across the porch as the radio plays. Can you tell I've had 3 beers?
Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. Hey, that's me, and I want you only.
I don't know this
Making
song.
eye contact with Christian the whole time.
Whoa, Thunder Road.
Whoa.
Just roll down the window and let the wind blow back your hair.
So I've been listening to a lot of retro wave music.
You
Boo!
mean lo-fi?
No, not lo-fi. It's different.
What is it?
You mean
It's-
ska?
No.
Ska came before
It
I'm gonna listen to some ska.
it's
I
almost
fuck
like
with ska.
80s.
Dude, bucket seat, fucking cake.
It's kind of like
It's a
synthwave.
great song.
I don't know if you guys know what synthwave is.
No.
Kinda.
Nah.
So retro wave is like 80s music,
Mm-hmm.
except kind of with like a modern
So basically
Almost.
just synth with
sort of.
catchy line.
I could play a song for you later.
Is it like disco sounding?
There's a lot of saxophone.
Really?
Yeah,
Boo-doo-doo.
it's like saxophone with like a
expecting.
little bit of like not dubstep, but like electronic beats in the background.
Okay. So it's
And like there's
dubbed over.
obviously like synth and stuff. It's very it's an eclectic taste.
Is it like to have on background, basically?
I like it.
I'm just
No
wondering,
one
like,
else in my family
you-
likes it.
like,
The
there's
only
music
one.
that you put on to like listen to, then there's music to just have on. Which one would that be?
This one, it's a little bit of both, honestly. Because like you could put it on in the background and you're just like
Yeah.
ooh, or you could like listen to it and you're like ah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know
right now.
exactly what I'm like. Lo-fi, I'll put on in the background if I just want music, but I don't want like to be like really
In trance?
into it.
I
Yeah.
gotcha. Have you ever listened to?
Are we all doing bathroom breaks again?
Yeah, I'm gonna be quick.
Ah, yes.
You know, I can't get into the whole like lo-fi synth.
Oh, dude,
Waves
lo-fi
and
is
all
my
that stuff.
shit. I love it.
It's just
so
kinda-
much.
It can't hold my interest.
I
because
feel like it's not meant to hold your interest. It's just meant to be there.
Because I like with music to actually like listen to it, then like kind of listen to each part.
See,
Like
like
one song I listen to like only the lyrics, and the next song it's like the bass, and then like the
with
drums,
with
and the
lo-fi,
guitar
it's
and all that.
definitely like, you know, you just kind of like put it on, you just kind of wave to it, you know, you just like you hear it and you're like,
Christian
I
is
can get down
slowly
with this.
grooving in his chair as he talks about this.
I'm listening
He's
to lo-fi
waving
in my
to
head.
it technically.
Yeah, I'm waving, dude. It makes you
And
wave.
you don't like the Grateful Dead jams, huh?
You know what song fucking gets me going?
Hmm.
The Mass Effect, just Mass Effect
Yo, the first.
Galaxy map music.
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah!
nice.
I know exactly what
That's
you're
great
talking about.
sound.
Which
While you're
game
like probing the
All
earth.
of them. It's the
All of
same
them?
for
Is
all
it?
3.
is it?
Yeah,
I know what you. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
yeah.
The first game had like an actual like band do the
soundtrack.
I just
Yeah.
actually played the first game all the way through for the first
It's a
time.
good game.
gameplay is not easy,
I like it.
It's
but
hard.
it's a good game.
I liked it.
The thing that pisses me off the most is the Mako.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, I hated that.
I feel like a
part.
lot of people made it sound worse than it was. I could definitely see the frustration, but like,
It's just because it's the worst part of the game. I think.
yeah, it's the least interesting.
I drove
bits.
off a cliff once with it. It was painful.
Yeah, because
You
it
remember that-
starts you all the way at the beginning.
I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 when we were in Boston, and like I somehow crashed the carriage. Like,
Yeah, you flipped it. Yeah, the guy was saying something like, "Yeah, my papa's black," and then he just like flipped the carriage over. It's like, what?
And then it's like mission failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like well,
We'll
all right.
get them next time.
Dead.
That game's great.
But that Mass Effect,
That's a good
it's
game.
kind of like synth wave. I don't know what synth wave really is, but
It is synth music.
yeah.
I love. I love a good. My music taste really changes, like legit, like every week. I'll just be like, I
Who's
feel
your
like
top 3 musicians?
Your music.
He raked the Beatles.
the
Diddled the
Beatles?
Diddled
Diddled
the Beatles.
Top 3.
The band.
Mm-hmm.
The band.
I couldn't do this.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I can't because it
No,
really.
I meant like right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Just wondering if you had like a.
I don't like
YouTube.
have like a top musicians other than the band because like I can listen to the band all the time.
Who?
The band.
My number 1 is Dream Theater, and it will always be
I don't know what that is.
it's a
Really?
band.
What kind of music?
Progressive metal.
Rush on steroids.
Rush on steroids.
Okay.
That's a good way to describe it.
I feel like I always try getting into metal, but I just can't.
I like metal a lot,
I feel like-
actually.
It's
Have
just
you
like
heard folk metal.
No.
I have. It's
It's
something.
Yeah.
Mongolian metal.
Mongolian throat. It's just like
Something you can really burn down a church and do heroin to all at the same time.
Oh, that's perfect for me. Just burn down churches.
I very much like want lyrics that I can sort of understand.
Well, like metal isn't always screaming.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it's just like I don't want to do the research myself to find the not screamo
Just
metal.
look at
Don't
the lyric.
Tell me
video.
what to do.
I'm just telling you how to improve your life.
Just start with Black Sabbath, then go to Iron Maiden, then
Dude, War Pigs?
War Pigs.
Sabaton.
Yeah, it's a
What is
perfect
it?
song.
Sabaton.
Sabaton?
Sabotage.
Sab.
That's Rage Against the
Sabathon?
Machine.
No, there's also Sabaton though.
Oh.
Which one's the one that just writes about history?
I think that might be Sabaton. I don't know though.
I know. They talk about
Dude,
like
you guys know Christopher Lee?
Yeah.
He did a metal album about Charlemagne,
Really?
not Jayden's penis.
Not my
but
penis. My penis is named Charlemagne, just a great.
why?
Because he's a conqueror.
I think he might have like
Venereal
STDs.
disease.
No,
All
it's-
of the STDs.
No. I wrap it up most of the time.
Most of the STDs.
No, but legit, like Christopher Lee at like 95 fucking years old did
Is
a
that-
did a metal album
Did
about
he
Charlemagne.
Play it?
Is
or
that
did
the-
he just write
He
it?
just sang it.
Is that the guy from
Lord
Howling?
of the Rings.
Howling
Yep.
2? Your
Yes.
sister is a werewolf.
Yes. His greatest performance.
Oh, he walks in with like the dumbest sunglasses on.
When are we gonna watch that movie?
Right now.
Well, we have to watch the first one, right?
No, it has nothing to do with
No.
it.
Is he in it?
has nothing to do.
No.
Is he in the first one?
I don't
No.
think so.
No, then we don't.
The
need-
first one has nothing to do with the part 2.
We could do a movie series too.
We,
Like what's it called? Mystery Science Theater.
Sure.
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
sounds like a plan. I have to get going.
Okay.
It's 6 o'clock. I
all
have to go
right.
inside of 5.
So that was
awesome.
the podcast.
That was
That
episode
was
4.6.
4.3
The guy who did all the Beatles.
technically.
Happy birthday
Stop,
to
stop, stop. We're gonna get copyright.
you.
Guys, we can't
No,
sing
it's
this.
not copyrighted anymore.
Happy
Oh.
birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, dear bitch.
Wow.
Happy
birthday to you.
And
You
everyone-
bitch.
Everyone else who had a birthday today.
Uh,
Thank you for
3
listening.
people who are friends of me on Facebook. Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying that-
End it there.
That's the end.